So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 10 of Emerge. You can see the sky is pink at the moment. The sunrise is amazing. Those of you who can see the sunrise right now in Galway, or if you're in Dublin, it would have been a few minutes ago. It's so beautiful. Wow, it's amazing. Snow has stopped. It's all frozen. So that's another thing. Margaret, you've got feet of snow in America. Nella, oh, not Nella. Nada, you have snow in Berlin. No snow in Dublin, snow in Exeter a few days ago. So I got the weather report from all you yogis. It's very sweet. So we're going to do elephant. Oh, I'm longing to move my arms now. Now I'm ready. So I hope you're ready too. So come sit on your mat. We'll start with the feet and then move up into the arms. Fabulous. Great. Come. So begin as we do, rolling your ankles. Close your eyes. What tells you that you have feet? And what is in motion? And what's not so connected? There's always a dullness to one part of my foot. And I'm always wondering about feeling into. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Keeping your eyes closed, squeeze all your toes in like a little fist. And then open them wide like they're going, surprise! Squeeze them in and ka-ching, surprise. Really fast. Squeeze them in. Surprise. Squeeze them in. Surprise. Great. So just do that a few times. Not slow. So they squeeze in and then they go, they fast. Squeeze in. Fast. One more time. Squeeze in. Fast. Point your toes like you're going to try and bring your toes to the floor and then flex your feet strongly up towards you. Point your toes, flex your feet. Point your toes, flex your feet. Have your feet changed in the last 10 days? Mine have. Really dramatically, actually. They're very cool. Nice. Bend your right knee and bring your foot as close as you can and just bring weight into that foot. So it's like you're going to reach forward or even see if you can lift your bum up. If you don't want to lift your bum up because of your knee, then just lean into that leg, okay? Feel like your knee is taking weight, your foot is taking weight. There's a rocking forward of your weight into that right leg. Maybe your bum is on a little pillow, a block. That'll help this motion as well. Nice. Other side. Bend the left knee. Let it stand and then lean your weight into it like you're about to lift your bum or reach forward with your left hand. The straight right leg will be blocking you a bit. Don't worry, we're just beginning. Nice. Bend both feet and then drop both knees down to the right, whichever side you've just gone to. I went left and said right. We're in zigzag. And then drop to the other side. If you're on a block, you might have to come off it. See how that is? To just rock your knees from side to side into zigzag. Nice. Come back to the center. Drop both knees down towards the left. Pause there and then just lean your belly forward towards the left thigh. So you're either keeping your hands straight and just meeting the knee and the hip and the foot, or maybe you're bringing your elbows down, or maybe bring your head down towards the knee, but just see where you're at and move. Remember, if you move, you will inform or train, I don't know if I like that word, support your body to feel and begin to deepen into this or relax into this. Wiggling. Move your feet. What do your feet do when you wiggle them here? Nice. Come to the other side. Down towards the right leg. Leaning down as far as feels comfortable. And move. So you can decrease the stretch by moving your body away from your leg, or you can increase the stretch by really sinking deeper and deeper and wiggling down with your belly towards your thigh. You can find different angles that meet different parts of your inner thigh, the deep of your pelvis, your lower back. Nice. Super cool. Stretch your legs out long, roll into your ankles, and then roll in the other direction. Lean back, bend your knee up towards you, stretch it long, let it float still. Bend your knee, stretch it long. Bend your knee, stretch it long, and it's just floating above the floor as I do this. Bend your knee, stretch it long. Other side. Bend your knee. Bend your knee. Bend your knee. Nice. Bring your hands a bit forward. Do the same thing. Bend your knee. So now when we're forward, we have to use our torso in a different way. And maybe you find that your leg doesn't move as much or at all anymore. So find the place where you're challenging yourself to meet your abdominal muscles. And you're bending your knee. Straighten your leg. Nice. Other side. Bend your knee. So for me, I feel challenged when my hands are near my knees. But you might be near your thighs, near your hips, or back even. Okay? So find your edge. Find your place. Nice. Cool. Roll your belly in a big circle. Just sensing into the deep, achy longing for movement of your torso. So don't be perfunctory. I have no idea. Make it matter what you're doing. So make it feel like you're really using this time to create a connection and a juiciness in your body. So rather than just turning up and doing it, can you really deepen into each and every movement that we create? Can you take the time to feel? Nice. So arching your back, looking up, rounding your back, looking forward. Arching your back, looking up, rounding your back, looking forward. Nice. One more time. Arching, looking up, rounding, looking forward. Super cool. So, elephant. So bring your left hand behind you and then sweep your right hand across. And as I sweep across, I lean back a bit. And just reach into your fingers and feel like you're yawning into the deep of the right side of your belly. And then come to the other side. Lean back and reach the left arm across. So you can do your elephant as deep or as not deep as feels right for you. Remember, do no harm. Tomorrow's class is more important than today's. So what you're doing with your shoulder, will your shoulder be able to turn up again tomorrow? It's not about like doing something and then going, oh, that's it. Can't move my arm anymore. So how do you do no harm in this moment? How do you really listen to the signals of your body and respect them? The other principle of longevity is always moving forward. So find the way that you do it. Maybe you keep your arms down and you just lean backwards with your arms down. Maybe this is the always moving forward. So you're gauging, connecting to your abdominal muscles. You're twisting and leaning back. So you've taken an element of the movement. Be excited by what you can do rather than forcing into what you can't. Great. Coming all the way up. Land up. You're in the middle of your mat. Knees on the floor. Tuck your toes under so your toes are standing. Feels very connected and nice. And then elephant. So as I lean my right hand across the left, I'm going to squeeze my hips forward, and my left hand is on my thigh. And then push, squeeze my hips forward. Remember, listen to your body. This is a big stretch for early morning if you're here in the morning. How do you listen and adapt? Nice. We're going to do swan, reaching up, both arms up, and then diving forward Notice how far you can go down. So this is a loaded spine. The weight of your arms is into your spine. So acknowledge that as you move and just feel like, oh, that's as far as I want to go. I'm going to bring my fingers down. Back. Forward. Back. Squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. As you lean back, squeeze your bum, bring your hips forward. Nice. All the way down, downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. How do you really engage your feet and your legs here? So that as you engage your feet and your legs, you feel the dance of the deep of your belly, the deep of the pelvis, the sit bones, the buttocks, the lower back. So the connectivity of your legs is now traveling up into your pelvis. And as you bend one knee, begin to rock the pelvis from one side to the other. And the weight traveling down will create a side bend through the torso. Really feeling, sensing. Your legs can create shapes which affect the spine, which affect the deep of your torso. Nice. How cool. Super. Bring both knees to the floor. Rising up. Step the right foot forward. So right foot is forward, right hand is on your right thigh. Squeeze, push the left hip forward. So it looks like I'm in the same place, but the energy in my body has really changed suddenly. So when I push, squeeze the left hip, so I'm really engaging the left buttock and the front of my thigh is really open. Suddenly I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. And then bend your left elbow and reach up and feel like you're trying to reach from your left knee into your fingertips. And your fingertips are going to touch the ceiling. And that's because the length that you're creating somewhere in the belly, somewhere in the hip, somewhere in the shoulder. Nice. Drop your arm down. Bring your left hand to the buttock of the left hip. Sweep your right hand across into elephant. Nice. Right hand to your thigh. Bend your left elbow straight up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. Nice. Left hand, buttock, right hand back into elephant. Oh, it's kind of wobbly, isn't it? And then left elbow up, left hand up, reaching up, looking up. Pause there. Feel the depth of the front of your hip, opening and lengthening, squeezing your bum. Left hand comes down. Lift your left knee up. Pause there in a twisted lunge. So my right hand is on my right knee. My left leg is long, and I'm going to turn my chest towards the right, pull my right elbow up, and extend my right hand up towards the ceiling. Find your feet. Settle into your hips and really feel the strength of your legs. What is the lengthening of the left leg doing? What is the bending of the right knee doing? Widen your chest. Super. Both hands to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Have a moment to pause in your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. Knees to the floor. Step the left foot forward. Rising up. So left hand to your left thigh, right hand to your hip. Push, squeeze into the right hip, right buttock. Nice. Reach the right hand up. It's super tall through the right side of your body. Nice. Right hand comes down. Hold on to your right buttock. Sweep the left hand across into elephant. Nice. Right hand goes up. Reach up, look up. Nice. Across. Elephant. It's a really wobbly elephant, that one, isn't it? Reaching up, looking up. Nice. Pausing there, really super long through the right side. And then right hand comes down, lift the right knee off the floor, twisting towards the left. So pull your left elbow back, reach your left hand up, deepen into it. Breathing. What's the bending of the front knee doing? The folding of the front hip. The lengthening of the right leg doing? Opening into your knee, widening into your toes. Nice. Both hands down. Step back, downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. So step your right foot forward between your two hands. Bring your hands to the right knee, rising up. And so we're going to check out the back knee. So if I try and bend the back knee now, it doesn't really bend right. So I'm going to change the angle of my back leg. And then I'm like, oh, look, I can bend my knee now. So find the angle for the left leg that your knee can bend. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Left hand to your hip. Bend your back knee a little bit. And then push into your hip as you squeeze your buttock. Sweep your left arm long across the front of your face and then long beside your ear. So how would you create connection through the whole left side of your body? So push down into the baby toe side of your foot, connect your big toe, and then bend your knee a little bit and push, squeeze into that left hip. Nice. I'm going to turn a little bit towards the floor and then lengthen. And suddenly I'm like, oh, cha-ching, there it is. So sometimes when I move out of a pose and then move back in, it's like I gather up anything that wasn't really connecting. So just try that, looking down, turning towards the left. One last time, looking down, turning towards the left. Super cool. Bend your left elbow. Bring both hands to the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. Step forward with the left foot. Left hands to your knee, rising up. Find the place where your back knee bends. So I'm going to change the angle of the right foot. Bring my elbow to my knee, right hand to my hip. Bend the back knee and then straighten. And as I straighten, I push, squeeze into that right hip. And then I sweep my right hand across the front of my face and long beside my ear. My palm is facing the floor, so my arm is spiraling, so my palm is face down. Baby fingers are in the same direction as my face. I'm going to turn, so I look at the floor for a moment. My shoulder is turned as well. And then as I turn back, I'm like, oh, there's my waist. There's my rib cage. Maybe I even bend my knee as I turn forward. And then as I turn, I straighten my leg. So how do you find the elastic of you, the connections of you? Turning, bending, back to center, lengthening. How do you find the elastic of the right side of your body? So cool. Awesome. Both hands to the floor. Knees to the floor. Rest back into a child's pose. Just pausing. So we're standing. We're moving our arms. We're connecting into the length of us suddenly. Whereas before now, it's really been down into the feet and the legs. Now we're up and out. It's quite amazing. Just feel your breath into your belly. Feel how the breath moves down into the pelvis, widens into the lower back. The pressure of your belly into your thigh. Nice. Roll over and come to your back, all the way down. And just roll your knees from side to side. Feeling your feet on the floor. Squeeze your knees up towards you. Rock from side to side. Roll your knees in a big circle in the air above you. How do your legs feel? What is this like? So we've been mapping. I'm always really intrigued. You know, when I go off and map something and then I come back into my typical moves, like this has really changed because of all the work I've done down into my feet. Suddenly I'm feeling more of a connection through my sacrum down into my legs because of the last 10 days. So what's different for you for this in this typical movement that we always do? Has something changed in your awareness? I can feel my feet really clearly as we do this. I can get a sense of my hips and my knees. Oh, so interesting. Smiley knees up on the right, away and down, up on the left, away and down. How does your pelvis, the lower back, your hips, your knees, your feet feel as you rock your knees from side to side in smiley knees? So interesting. Feet to the floor, hands to your belly. Pause. Nice. So does it feel to lie there? Maybe you have to gallop off into your day. Maybe you have a full and wonderful day ahead of you. Maybe you have a few more moments to just rest and pause and take stock, feel the day. Maybe this is you in the evening. Maybe you're getting ready to go to bed. Whatever way it is, thanks for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow. The sunrise was amazing. It's really clean, golden sunshine here now. I don't think it's going to snow again, but it's pretty icy out there now today. So drive safely, any of you who are driving. Walk safely, any of you who are walking around in it. Pay attention. It's a new, different way of ground for us. We're not used to it at all. So use your awesome feet and be well. Great, lovely, how cool. Ciao, ciao. Bye.